Hello and welcome back to Conan Exiles. We're back on the Isle of Siptah map. We are just down here in our base just north of the Pools of the Grey Ones. And we're going to do a little tour of a tavern I just built, a pirate tavern. Now if you saw a previous episode, you will have seen that I built my pirate tavern in the grounds of this building. This is my main base here. And I built the pirate tavern in the space behind me. But I decided to tear it down. I just left the outhouse there. And the bit of stables that I built. And the reason I tore it down was that the idea it was going to be a pirate tavern. But really, why build it up here? You know, why not build it at the coast, which is where you would expect to find pirates? So I've tore it all down and I've rebuilt it. And it is just up here. So we're going to take a visit. And we'll ride down and take a look. Right, we're getting quite close to it. The tavern is built on those hills over there. So it should start appearing quite soon. Yeah, I've been doing lots of purges to get myself some tavern keepers. And I've been quite lucky. Here we go. Yeah, I've got 3 tavern keepers so far. And they don't really need to be very high level purges to produce someone either. I think I found all my tavern keepers on level 1 purges. But there we go, I think that's rather grand. And a much more appropriate base for like a nautically themed tavern. Let's have you parked over here. So let's go and have a look. Yeah, so this is like an armoured gatehouse. And my original idea was that I'd try and set off some purges to attack this tavern. But the only place I can put a coffer that will actually trigger a purge is inside this building. So it's a bit of a waste of time, really. Anyway, got a bit of decoration here. Got my nice cart with barrels. Here making a delivery. And I put all these barrels in front, just to hide the fact that these wheels are hovering about 6 inches off the ground. Got my largely redundant guards outside. Do a little bit of decorating in here. So all this base is made out of flotsam, apart from a few bits and pieces. But like I said, this is like an armoured gatehouse to defend the front entrance. Have we got a maelstrom come down? Oh, look at that. Typical, isn't it? As soon as I start recording. So most of this place is flotsam, apart from a few items like this. This is an Azir support frame, and there's a few other items like that around the place. Most of these people, I think you're one of mine, aren't you? You're one of mine. Various other folk here are sort of ragtag folk who've just wandered in. That's one of my tavern keepers. You, I don't know who you are. I can't actually communicate with a lot of these folks for some reason. It's a bit weird. Yeah, I can't say hello or anything. I think that's one of mine. You're definitely one of mine. But this is the main building. Under here we've got the storage cellar and the little kitchen. And I've made this sort of frame around the fire. And this is my favourite trick, really. Just making these little kindling fires and putting them on the large campfire. Otherwise this would look completely dead. So that's quite a nice little trick that I take advantage of. This just takes us out the back, I think. Yeah, got another outhouse. Huge piles of manure on the floor. Let's have a look in there. Little basket. And we've got the ventilation at the back. And again, that's all flotsam. Got our well. Take a drink. This is a little storeroom at the back of the main structure. So just some barrels and odd bits of wine. Yeah, these are all alchemy things here. Alchemy decor items, sort of bottles and flasks. But they make do as booze. They're pretty good, I think. Got various different shaped bottles. But here's the tavern proper. Full of people. Quite an impressive number of folk come to visit. But again, I can't really sort of communicate with a lot of them. Can't really do much at all. Oh, here we go, Shemite Dancer, Tier 2. Don't really want you. And you are Hyborian Archer 2. So I could hire these people if I wanted to. That's one of my dancing girls. And you are... Now you see these ones. Totally incognito. I think you might be one of mine. Yeah, Hyconian Archer. I think I've hired some of these folk. Nah. It's a shame really, because you see someone quite interesting and and you can't hire them at all. It's a bit annoying. But let's have a bit of a talk.
The tavern is the best way to end the day. Or start it. Or while away the middle hours of it.
Okay then.
Building a tavern was wise. And freeing me to run the bar was wiser still, huh? You shall see.
Yeah, I've never done this dialogue before, so this is all new to me.
I once owned a watering hole in Aranjun, full of the most vile, despicable scum of Zamora. Not like these fine folk.
Like her on the right. Bloody hell. Talk some more.
Things went sideways. I got caught giving room and board to thieves. The short of it is, I became an exile.
Okay, I wonder if each of these barkeepers has a different story. Let's go on.
But I still have the knack of it. A tongue to convince patrons to order just one more drink, and an ear to lap up all of their spilled secrets.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Keep going.
You build the tavern. You adorn it as you see fit. Fill it with seats, and I will take care of the rest. Wish to bribe a contact to visit the tavern? Give me the order and the coin, and I'll send it right along.
Oh, okay. Good.
I have eyes and ears in the underworld. I know the right people. I know how to get to know the right people I do not yet know. You and I can do very right by one another. You shall see.
Sounds very productive, I'm sure.
Building a tavern was wise.
Okay.
And freeing me to run the bar
Right, so we've heard all that.
wiser still. You shall see.
Let's look at trade.
A favourable day to you.
Okay, I can just buy ale and wine, mead, absinthe. I'm trying to get over to the right-hand side. Jungle rum, never heard of that. Oh, feasts, good, bread. Oh, very good.
What is
Go
your
back.
pleasure?
Enlist contacts.
Come back soon. I am always open.
No contacts available. I think you have to rescue people out in the world. Like there's the sellsword guy, the mercenary leader. I think you have to rescue him before he comes available as a contact. One more.
What can I get you?
Alright, goodbye.
Short days, long nights.
Here we are. Okay, let's go upstairs. This is the boudoir area. This is where all the naughty ladies hang out. Looking very nice, I'm sure. This is the bouncer looking after them. And we got their private balcony all the way around the edge of the building. Right, you're new. Come out of the way, please. Let's climb up. Down, down. Who are you, sir? Who are you? I hope your intentions are honourable, though I do doubt it. Right, up here. Yeah, so most of this top is Flotsam. But this door and these bits of wall here are lattice from the stable set that you get with the Riders of Hyboria. And I think you're one of mine. Yeah, Singaran Dancer. That's looking quite good, isn't it? Go back through here, and there's like a private balcony around the back. There's no one out here at the moment. Got some lovely views though. Lovely view over the privy and the well. And then there's another little private balcony here on the left hand side, available for private parties. I've had no takers yet, but hopefully someday. Someday. And around here you got this like VIP platform. This is where you get your bottle service. And here I can't interact with you. How about you? Get what? Look, it's such a shame. You're not one of mine either. I can't get to him though. Right now I'm just drinking horns. And yet another private balcony here. All looking rather magnificent. But we'll do another circuit. Just so you get a full picture. As you can see, I've been decorating it with like nautically themed stuff. So lots of fish. You've got turtles. You've got a few animals here and there. But these shields are quite good. That is a Lemurian ancient shield, I think. Come on, open up. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, ancient Lemurian shield, which is partially made out of an old ship's wheel, which I think is quite good. Fits in rather well with the theme, I think. So we've got a few of them lying around the place. And loads of the usual kegs and bottles. All the things you might expect to find. Let's go down here again. I've got a transportory stone over there. And here I've got some archery posts. So these are archery posts with, you know, as you can see, archers attached to them. And I put these guys here when I thought this might be a raidable base. But it doesn't look like it's working out like that. I'm not going to get anything worthwhile going on here. Yeah, I've tried putting a coffer in various locations inside this building. But the only location that works is that gatehouse down there. And you just end up with the guardian golems fighting whatever attackers come along. And these guys spraying everyone with explosive arrows. It's not terribly exciting. But I think it's looking pretty good. I like the look of this place an awful lot. And I used the stair trick to position these posts on the edge of these ceiling tiles. I did explain it in the last video. But normally these posts would snap to the middle of foundation blocks and to the middle of ceiling tiles. But if you snap some stairs to it first, you can get them to snap to the edge, as they've done there. So here I just made cheap sandstone stairs all along the edge, snapped in the posts, and then removed the stairs afterwards. But here it is. That's probably all I'm going to do with this base. I will decorate it a little bit more, I'm sure, adding bits here and there. But no, I'm quite pleased with it. I think it looks rather interesting and fun. So there we go. Let's come over here. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little tour. That might be a nice thumbnail. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little tour. I've built one more tavern on the other map, on the main Conan Exiles map. We'll have a look at that at some point. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little tour. Hope to see you again for the next video. And until I see you again, I shall say good night.